So welcome friends to the third video lectures on the different types of attribute. So in the last class we have seen about the nominal attribute and the ordinal attribute. So in today's class we are going to see the numerical attribute types. So the two attribute types which are of numerical attribute are known as interval and ratio scale variable. The interval and ratio scale variable are known as either as numeric attribute or as quantitative attribute. Okay. So here we can assign integer or any real value to the value of the attribute. So first we will discuss the interval attribute. So interval scale attribute are the numeric attributes that satisfy all the criteria of the ordinal attribute. Okay, so if you remember ordinal attribute, we can compare the ordinal attribute and there is an order in the ordinal attribute which are meaningful. And in addition to that, they have the property of equal distance between the values representing equal intervals. So I have written here measured on a scale of equal sized units. Fine. As a result, the operation addition and subtractions are meaningful in case of an interval scale variable or interval scale attribute. Okay. So as you can see, in interval scale variable, the values have an order or the order in the attribute values are meaningful. So for example, if I take temperature, this is a very important thing. You should remember that temperature provides a very good illustration of both the concept of interval and ratio scale. So temperature can be either interval or ratio attribute depending on its measurement scale. Okay. So when temperature is measured in terms of centigrade or Fahrenheit, it acts as an interval scale variable. Okay. So I have written here the temperature in this way. So as you can see, the temperature is written here in an increasing order. So 30 degrees centigrade is less than 60 degrees centigrade and 60 degrees is less than 90 degrees centigrade. So the order here is meaningful. So it gives us an increasing in the temperature in the last 3 years. Okay. Now if you see the second example, which is the calendar dates. Okay, calendar dates are also I have arranged here in an increasing order. Okay, and you can see here differences are meaningful in case of interval scale variable. So if you subtract 30 from 60, this is 30 degrees centigrade. So that means from the last year temperature and in this year temperature, last 2 years temperature, there is a difference of 30 degree rise in the temperature. Okay, and last year temperature is 60 degree, today's is 90 degree, so there is a difference of 30 degree temperature. And if you see the difference here, there is a 1 month or 30 days gap between each date. Okay, so as you can see here, we can measure the differences and the differences are meaningful in case of interval and ratio scale variable. So we can apply the addition and subtraction operation. But in case of ratio scale variable, in case of intervals variable, ratios are not meaningful. So if I divide 60 by 30, I will get 2. So it doesn't mean that 60 degree as twice as hot as 30 degrees centigrade. The things are not like that. Why? Because physically a temperature of 1 degree Celsius or Fahrenheit is not much different than a temperature of 2 degree Fahrenheit or Celsius. Okay. So we cannot apply ratio here, or the ratios are not meaningful in case of interval scale attribute. Okay. The next point that you are going to see is that no true zero point. So what do you mean by this? No true zero point. So this particular point, no true zero points, tells us that if I write here 0 degree centigrade, so the temperature value in Celsius or Fahrenheit does not start from 0 degree. It may be a negative value, it may be a negative temperature. Okay, so there is no true zero point in case of interval scale variable. So what we have learned, that interval attributes are of numeric size where integer real values are supported. So it's measured on a scale of equal size units, as you can see here, 30 degree, 30 degree, 30 degree. Okay, so values have order or orders are meaningful, and we can perform this additional operation apart from the less than or greater than operation which are applied in ordinal attribute. There is no true 0 point, so the temperature can be less than 0 degree centigrade, and ratios are not meaningful in case of interval scale variable. Okay, so now we will see what is a ratio scale variable. Okay, so as you can see, in case of ratio scale variable, the orders are meaningful here. Okay, so ratio scale variable are numeric attributes that satisfy all the criteria of interval scale variables, and in addition also have the meaningful ratios between their values. Okay, so it satisfy all the criteria of interval scale. So here orders are meaningful. As I told you in the last slide, that temperature when measured in Celsius or Fahrenheit, it acts as a interval scale variable, but if you measure temperature in Kelvin, it acts as a ratio scale variable. Okay, so the different examples of ratio scale attributes are temperature in Kelvin, age of a person, marks in an exam, different monetary quantities. Okay, so in case of ratio scale variable, both ratios and differences are meaningful. Okay, so as you can see here, how it can be possible. So if both ratios and differences are meaningful, then the operations that are permitted here are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Since orders are meaningful, so less than and greater than symbols are already permitted in case of ratio scale variable. So I have taken an example of this age of a persons in the family. Okay, so I can arrange them in an order, so it will show you the order that 2 is this person is the youngest person in the family, and this person is the oldest person in the family. So if I find the difference, okay, the difference between the youngest and the second youngest person in the family have an age difference of 10 years, then 39 minus 12 will be 27. So the second and third youngest person of the family has a difference of 27 years. So differences are meaningful here. Okay, next we can say that the other operations are ratios. How the ratios can be meaningful here? So if I divide 70 divided by 2, so it gives me 35. So the youngest person in the family or the oldest person in the family is 35 times more aged than the youngest in the family. Okay, so the ratios are in here meaningful. Or you can see here, so if I say that, suppose this is the marks in a particular examination or in a particular exam, or a student secured, the sum of the students secured this mark. So 30 is the lowest mark and 90 is the highest mark. So the ratio between the highest mark holder and the lowest mark holder is 3. So I can say that this particular person gets 3 times higher marks than this person. So this particular oldest person in the family is 2 times higher in age than the youngest person in the family. So I can say that in case of ratio scale variable, both the ratios and differences are meaningful. There is a concept of inherent 0 point here. So if I add a 0 value, so I can say that this particular candidate has scored 0. That meaning is that he was absent in the exam, or whatever he has written in the examination all was wrong. So there is an inherent 0 point in case of ratio scale variable. So hope you are able to understand what is ratio scale variable and interval scale variable. So in the next class we will be studying about the discrete and continuous variable.